I mean, it feels good. We do a lot of work year-round, so whenever I can get home, get back up here, get some work in, see the family, it's always a blessing.
You know, you had a great season coming off your junior season at Iowa. Now that you've had a couple of weeks just to let this season soak in, just how proud are you of what you were able to accomplish this season?
I mean, it's always a fun journey, getting to go out there and play with one of the best defenses in the country. It makes it easy, just putting in the work every day with those guys. Now that it's over, you can finally kind of look back and reflect and think about how successful it was. But, come a week or so, it's time to start building towards next year.
You look at some of the guys that you play with. You got a guy in Cooper DeJean who's going to hear his name called this spring during the NFL draft. You got your guy Jay Higgins too, an Indy guy himself. How much fun is it balling out with some guys like that to really proving themselves at the Big Ten level?
I mean, like I said, it's seeing how they operate, seeing how they work every day, seeing how hard our coaches dedicate themselves to making sure we're ready to go on Saturdays. It makes it easy for me to go out there and do the best that I can and away from the facility, making sure I'm always on point of everything. Luckily, we're able to get the majority of those guys back, minus Coop, like you said. So I'm looking forward to another special year next year.
You look back on this season as a team, you win the last Big Ten West Division title before, the Big Ten expands a little bit. How much pride do you take in what you were able to accomplish as a team this season?
Anytime you can finish the season with trophies in your trophy case, it's always a blessing. Obviously, the Big Ten's one of the premier conferences in America, and with new teams coming presents new challenges. So I know we're all looking forward to it. We'll all be ready for it when it comes time to.
Looking back on the Big Ten championship, obviously a great experience going down to Indianapolis, playing at Lucas Oil Stadium. It turns out you wound up, going head-to-head against the national champions with Michigan. Overall, what was that experience like for you?
I mean, obviously it's fun getting to go out there with your teammates and stuff, but, I can't really say I've played in a good Big Ten championship game yet because we haven't won either one of them. But, I mean, getting to play on that stage, getting to represent the West Division, which is one of the more competitive divisions across all conferences, it's always a blessing, always fun to get out and go represent the Hawkeyes. And next year it'll obviously be a different challenge with the divisions being gone, but, that's what makes it fun. So the journey's about to start again, and I know we're all looking forward to it.
Looking back one more time on this season, you go from, getting in the rotation your sophomore season to being a starter all of your games this season. Where do you feel like you grew the most as a player this season?
I mean, just, I try to do 1% better every day. Sometimes it's hand placement, sometimes it's pad level. Really, next year for me, it's just putting it all together, trying to match the production I had from 2 seasons ago with the reps that I'll be getting this year. But like I said, it's all about the work. It's all about the process, and I'm confident in myself, what I can do, and I know I'll go out there with those other 10 guys and show it.
Yeah, and just speaking on that, how do you want to attack, this off-season, spring ball, just to make sure you are playing at your best come your senior season next fall?
Yeah, I mean, going into my 5th year, I'm tasked with, a little bit more because, they want me to help bring along the younger guys, but also make sure I'm putting myself in the best position to succeed on the field. So, really just taking it day by day, enjoying the little moments, not taking anything for granted because, when it's over with. So I want to go out with a bang. I know this team wants to go out with a bang, so we'll make it happen for sure.
Kind of touching on, Fort Wayne connections a little bit. You got Grant Leeper, who just joined the program this year, not to mention a guy in Jimmy Sullivan, who just committed a few weeks ago. How neat is it kind of seeing that little Fort Wayne to Iowa City connection, that pipeline starting to widen up a little bit?
It's cool. I mean, not just with Fort Wayne, but Indiana in general. Like you said, we've got guys like Jay Higgins, Tyrone Tracy, who's since moved on. The Indy to Iowa pipeline is really strong, and playing sports in the States since I was literally like 3 or 4 years old. I've had a good chance to build connections with all those guys. So it's cool getting to watch them grow up and get into the same position and be on the same team with them. So it's fun. It's a nice, comfortable zone for everybody getting to come in, knowing that there's people from your same area, and it makes it really good.
I guess the only other question I've got left, Deontae, just looking back on your time in Iowa City, from where you started to where you are now, have you had a chance just to reflect on just your overall growth as a college football player and just, the opportunity that you've had to, take steps in the right direction year after year?
You try, when you're in the middle of it, you try not to take too much time thinking back because you don't want to get distracted by, what you have in front of you. But like I said, during the off season, getting to be home with my family really makes me cherish that a little bit more because, like I said, I'm away for birthdays and holidays and everything like that, so I never really get to see them the same way I want to. But just knowing that they're supporting everything that I'm doing, all the work that I'm putting in with my teammates up there, it's really special. And like I said, going to my last year, just want to make sure I cherish everything, don't take anything for granted, and just leave it all out there.
Awesome. Anything else you want to add that I haven't asked already, Deontae?
Jalen Vanderbosch, my trainer today, Nakia, and some ugly dude named Dre Muhammad over there. Shout out to them for getting me right while I'm at home because I know I definitely need it.